Okay, I picked up an ePrance 805 digital dash cam. This is a high-def camera, and I've slowly been hardwiring our cars for it. Today I am going to do the 13 Boxster. So here's the camera, and the wiring harness is a micro USB plug with a 5-volt voltage regulator on it to drop the 12-volt car voltage down to the 5-volt needed for the micro USB. And we're going to wire this into the overhead in the Boxster. Okay, we're going to tap the power from the home link area. So to do that, we got to get the panel down. I gather the best way to do that is with a credit card. So okay, we got our credit card started, and we're going to bring it around to the front here, and that should just snap down. There we go. That's one side, and then we should have the same on the other side. There we go. And we have our connector here. We have a yellow connector up there. Now, from what I could find online, I believe the brown wire and the blue wire are our power leads. On the yellow connector, the blue is positive and the brown negative. We're going to check that out in a couple seconds and be back. In looking a little closer at the situation, I popped the onboard connector, both yellow pieces. The larger one simply comes loose with a screwdriver, very easily pops down. And since I have a longer lead, I'm going to tap my power off that. And the red and black is the positive, and the black is the negative. So we're back to conventional colors there. So when we come back, we'll be getting set to have everything all taped up. We will have them spliced together and be ready to go. So we'll be back. So that's red and black positive, and black is negative. And that's on the big yellow connector that's clipped onto the bulkhead up there. We have our wires soldered, and before we wrap it up, we're going to check to make sure it works. We're going to put on the ignition in a second. We have the camera plugged in right there. And the camera comes up when we start. And now we're going to shut it down. And the camera shuts down when the key's pulled. Okay, so we're just about ready to button it up. Now the big connector goes back in fairly easy, but you gotta start it with the edge closest to the window, and then it snaps right up. The power pack, I don't think you can see it from here, for the USB is tucked up into here, and the wiring starts here, and I just ran it over here for the extra wiring. Now I was able to fish out the micro USB thing through here. There's some play here, so it worked better if I pushed it in as opposed to pushing it out. And I was able to snake it through very gently. And so there's my lead, and there's my camera. We'll button this up and take it for a ride, and you can see what it looks like. Okay, we'll be back in a few. Okay, we're all hooked up, everything's turned on, and we're just going for a little ride so you can see what the camera looks like. Now this camera does 1080p. You can lower the quality if you so desire. The films are in 5-minute clips, and a 64 gig card holds about 8-9 hours of time on it. The new 806 model can handle two 64 gig micro SD cards. This only handles one, but seems to be more than adequate for my needs. You know, the pictures are very easy to download to your computer. As you'll see, they'll be part of the video stream. And we're just about to wrap it up, and there you have it. That's our project. We now have an HD dash cam that can go from car to car in the house. Very easy tapping the 12 volts on this, and it looks like the easy pass is out of the view on this.